and welcome to Fashion Report Friday, the weekly video series trying to get you the most MGP humanly possible from the Mandeville Gold Saucer every Friday when judging begins. As you can see then, for this week we're wearing quite an interesting set of gear. That's because the theme is Dress Up Defender. The individual clues include Animal Instincts for our helm, Bone Wicker Bow Wow for our chest, Hells or High Water for our legs, and Jewels of Green for our necklace. In this video we have a 100 score, an 80 with dies, and the easiest 80 possible. So let's jump straight to that 100. Alrighty then, for 100 score, as you can see, I went for the werewolf head. This is something you can get from a previous All Saints Wake event. A lot of these are cash shop related. You can go for the swine head, the black or white inner kabuto. A lot of the helms from Heaven's Turn will work. Basically, there are too many to mention, really. But if you go through the list of all of those different kabutos and different helms from Heaven's Turn, the likelihood is that those will work for gold rating. I don't have time or enough characters to test every single one of those this week. However, I did go for the werewolf head specifically because I had it from that in-game event, and also because it's equipable by all classes level 1 and above, so it fits into that slot. So for our chest piece, obviously with the clue of Bone Wicker Bow Wow, this is any Bone Wicker chest piece in the game. Bone Wicker chest pieces then, if you didn't already know, were from the dungeon Swallow's Compass, which was added in Stormblood. It was a very interesting dungeon, but the gear was even more interesting. It doesn't matter what role you decide to be this week, just go for whichever one you obviously have the chest piece for, and go and do Swallow's Compass if you don't have one. These are level 70 related chess pieces, and they are locked to a job, so obviously you're going to have to look around, and you're going to need to be level 70 for the 100 this week. For the legs then, I went for the Sailor Brace. These are easily craftable, as you can see on the recipe on screen. Alternatives to this will include the Pagos Gaskins, and I believe the Arachne Gaskins of Striking or Scouting will also work for gold rating this week. And finally, for the Jewels of Green clue, we went for the Malachite Choker. This is something you can get from low-level city-state jewelry vendors, such as this one. To actually get that neck piece then, simply come over to the Goldsmiths Guild teleport, and then go around the corner to Estames Aesthetics. This is your jewelry vendor, where you'll be able to get your necklace for Jewels of Green. So Sileus here, as you can see under the battle accessories, will sell you what you're looking for. Now, obviously, the best item, as we decided, was the Malachite Choker. So that's going to cost you 1,817 gil. That's also equipable by all classes in the game, level 28 and above. So let's get that now. And there we go, that was the 100 score. Not too bad, but of course, unless you're obviously on your main character, there's going to be a fair bit of shopping around, especially for the helm slot, for example. So let's move on to getting an 80 die with, an 80 score with dies, rather. Alright, the 80 with dies then, as you can see, we got 82 just simply by having something equipped in our necklace slot. Make sure there is something equipped in every single slot of gear. Then die your left side as follows. Any weapon in the game needs to be gloom purple dye. Any helm in the game, metallic gold. Any chest piece in the game, gunmetal black. Any hands and legs in the game, Aldgoat brown dye, and any feet in the game, gloom purple. These dyes are actually very friendly, apart from, I guess, the gunmetal black and the metallic gold. Those will differ in price depending on what server you're on. I think the metallic gold will be significantly cheaper than the gunmetal black, but of course you do have access to cross data center now as well as cross server, so do yourself a favor and shop around a little bit until you find somewhere that is actually not trying to make a ton of profit from you today. But bearing that in mind, let's move on to the easiest 80 of a week using what we've learnt. For the easy 80 then, as you can see, all I've done is essentially get the Malachite Choker from any of the low-level jewelry vendors such as Sileus in Estames Aesthetics in Uldar, And then I've dyed any hands in the game Aldgoat brown, and any legs in the game and dyed those Aldgoat brown. The rest is just filled with any old stuff. You'll notice we just get extra points just for having anything equipped in the helm and chest there. I've just put the cash shop street stuff there. That will not actually be important in the tally of this. It's just that you have something equipped there and you get extra points. But of course we are getting extra points for having this Aldgoat brown in our leg slot. So yeah, it's not too bad this week actually. This is a good option. But a price of 2 dyes and a necklace that's available to everybody at level 28 and above, that makes it very alt friendly. So if you want to go and get your MGP maximum for the week on all of your characters, I know a lot of people do that, go ahead. This is probably one of the better options. Of course, you can mix and match any of the dyes or stuff from the 100 score earlier in the video to get the same effect or even higher. But yeah, those are my top picks this week. Much love. Thank you so much for watching this video. Obviously, click the link in the description to go and give some love to the people who theorize this every week with a lot of the dye options especially. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back, obviously, with more 6.2 news and much more into the weekend and onwards. Much love, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.